You're watching the newsroom on TV 360 Nigeria. I am Fidelia Aguncha. Lawmaker representing Akwa Ibom Northwest Senatorial District, Godswill Akpabio, has announced his resignation as the minority leader of the Senate. Akpabio's resignation was contained in a letter dated August 4th and addressed to the Deputy Senate Minority Leader Emmanuel Wacha of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. He, however, did not give reasons for his actions. Now, there has been speculations that Akpabio plans to defect from the opposition People's Democratic Party to the ruling All Progressives Congress, but he is, however, yet to deny or verify these claims. News of Akpabio's defection follows a standoff between lawmakers of the National Assembly and operatives of the Department of State Services DSS on Tuesday morning. The security operatives had earlier blocked the entrance of the complex, refusing to allow staff and senators into the building while giving no reason for their actions. After a brief confrontation, the lawmakers were finally allowed into the premises of the National Assembly, while their aides, security officials and journalists were denied access. The lawmakers have now described the incident as a legislative coup and a threat to Nigeria's democracy. In Osun State, 9 executive members of the All Progressives Congress have resigned from their positions. They all defected from the APC to the Action Democratic Party, ADP, alongside over 6,000 other APC members in the southwestern states. Now, on the national level, the opposition People's Democratic Party has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to explain some of the alleged practices going on under his administration. In a press conference on Monday, the party specifically asked President Buhari to explain what he knows about the 9 trillion naira contract scam allegedly perpetrated by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC. Meanwhile, in an earlier statement, the federal government accused the opposition of using fake news as a campaign tool ahead of the 2019 general elections. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, made the remarks in Abuja when he visited the corporate headquarters of the authority newspaper. And in business, the Nigerian Communications Commission on Monday signed a new memorandum of understanding with the National Lottery Regulatory Commission for the use of telecommunications network to conduct lotteries in the country. The MOU revised the agreement that was signed between the two government agencies in 2011. It also established a joint implementation committee for the execution of the memorandum. And on the foreign scene, 12 migrant laborers died on Monday in southern Italy when the van they were traveling in smashed into a lorry. Local media said all the dead came from North Africa and had been returning home after spending the day working in the fields in the province of Foggia, close to the Adriatic Sea. 3 other people were injured in the crash, including the lorry driver. Iran's President Hassan Rouhani has hit out at the United States over its reinstatement of economic sanctions. He described the measures which came into effect overnight as psychological warfare, which aimed to sow division among Iranians. The sanctions took aim at various sectors with further punitive action planned against Iran's oil trade. Now, the European Union has spoken out against the measures, vowing to protect firms doing legitimate business. And in sports, Nigeria's female under-20 team, the Falconets, have lost to Germany in their opening Group D match, which ended 1-0 at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in France on Monday. Stephanie Sanders scored the only goal from a corner kick in the 69th minute of the match. And Moses Simon has joined Levant for an undisclosed fee and a 5-year deal from Belgian outfit Gent. The 23-year-old becomes the second Nigerian to leave Wes van der Heij's side squad this summer after compatriot Samuel Kalu moved to French League One club Bordeaux on Monday. The winger moved to Slovak top-flight side AS Trassen in 2014 and scored 13 goals in 33 games before joining Gent in 2016. Well, that's been the newsroom on TV 360. Thank you so much for joining us. Do stay tuned for more interesting programs. Bye for now.